Hi, this is Kathleen with KwiltArt. Welcome to part 3, Center Area Sewing and Cross-Cutting for KwiltArt's video series, Making the Convex Solutions and Poppin and Quilt Patterns. Now that we have the strips all cut and arranged, we're going to start sewing these strip sets together. We're going to have 23 strips total, and we're going to be using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Consistency, though, is going to be your key, your real key to accuracy. Whatever your first seam allowance is, they all need to be the same. But a 1/4 inch is highly suggested. That's going to give you your best results in the long run. When we sew each one of these strip sets together, we're just going to press all of the seams in one direction. It doesn't matter which direction you go, they just all need to be pressed in the same direction. Right now I have laid out where we have this strip set pressed towards the top, this strip set is pressed toward the bottom, but when you're putting the center together, if you find that you pick up a strip and the seam allowances on both of the strips are facing in the same direction, just turn the strip that you're adding upside down. They are symmetrical top to bottom. So we're going to start cutting from these two strip sets to make the centerpiece. The cuts are going to be the same as what we started with for the right in the beginning for these strips. So our first strip is going to be 1.5 inches, then it's going to be 1.25 inches, 1 inch, 3/4, and then go up to back up to 1 inch, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, up to 2 3/4, and then you'll go back down opposite. But we're going to be cutting from each strip set left to right. So the easiest way to be doing that is to fold these strip sets, and I like to fold it right on a seam like that. You'll get the best cut because these are a little bit long for your ruler. And then we'll fold this one over as well. And then I like just cutting one side to the other. This way you don't get out of order. You don't have to cut every other one from this one and then every other one from this one and then try to combine them. So what I like to do is we'll start, this is the strip set 1 that starts with the light fabric and ends with the light fabric, and this starts and ends with the dark fabric. So this is our end over here. We'll just pretend I've already done a cleanup cut, and you would start and do a strip here of 1.5 inches, and then from this strip set you would cut 1.25 inches. From here you would cut 1 inch, and then go to 3/4, and then back up to 1 inch, 1.25, 1.5, and back and forth. Until you have all 23 strips cut. And as you cut them, I would just stack them here just as we did the original ones. Just put them in one stack, and that way when we're done doing this cutting, we're going to be able to do the layout, or if you want, you can just start sewing from that stack. They are layered in order that they're going to be sewn. Thank you for viewing part 3. Part 4 will be the shaded triangles, cutting the strips.